And we're back. Oh my goodness. Almost done. It is winding down. I have to tell you, there's not a lot of people here in the expo hall, but I got this guy right here. This is Andy Olivera. He is heading up our Amazon advertising team, which we're going to get into in just a minute. But just so you know, this is Eliana Raggio, broadcasting to you live from NADA 2025 here in New Orleans. We are at booth 2700, so if you're still here, there's still time to come on over here, talk to Andy himself. But if you're not here, that's okay. We're going to give you some great URLs to go check out at dealeryprocess.com. But right now, we're going to talk to Andy about Amazon advertising. And I know we call it Amazon advertising, but we want to make sure people know this is not advertising on Amazon. But Andy, how you doing? Good, what is Amazon advertising?
Well, really what it is it's all about the data. So what we're doing is using the Amazon data, which is the most important thing, which is first party data. And it's the cleanest and best data that you can possibly get that's out there.
How good is Amazon shopper data?
I mean, it is amazing. I mean, 91% of everyone is using Amazon right now. I mean, you use Amazon, don't you?
Heck yeah, I do.
I mean, I don't know, how many packages do you get to the house?
I bet you use Amazon too, all right?
So, I mean, it is extremely updated. So whenever you are interacting with Amazon through its hundreds of websites, you get an Amazon ID. And that Amazon ID is doing all those things that you thought it was doing. It's watching what you're buying. It's watching what you're doing.
Watching what we look at, how we're interacting with the app, right. What we buy, where it's shipped to, right?
Yeah, and the thing is that it knows your home address. It knows where to deliver the diapers, right? So you're not going to lie about that. We're not using IP addresses. We know exactly where you are, right? So from there...
So it's a little creepy.
A little bit, but I mean... It's self-reporting. I mean, you're giving them that information. I mean, so it's first-party data. So we're not using, you know, some kind of a amalgamated data source to put
real data.
Right.
That's not. There's no guesswork.
Right.
Which some people do that, right?
Yeah. I mean, they try to put together where you are. They put a little fragmented picture.
Triangulate.
Of exactly where you are. I mean, back in the days, we used to put together, you know, audiences like 18 to 34 male, and they had to make this much money, and they lived in this area. You know, that's kind of a thing. And then you take a shotgun and you shoot the ads out, and then hopefully it hits something. Well, this is not that. This is not that.
This is not that.
No, we know where the in-market shopper is. We know exactly where they live. We know where they what they've been doing, and we know where they are in the shopping behavioral calendar. So they're just about to make a decision. That's exactly when you want to deliver an ad.
How do you know when somebody's about to make a decision?
Well, it's all a part of knowing all of having access
markers,
to the first party data. So we're watching that behavior. So if somebody, like on Amazon, there's something called the Amazon Garage.
Okay.
Do you know anything about that?
I do.
You do.
But today?
The Amazon Garage is somewhere where you can go and you put your car in, the make, model, trim level package, how old it is. So this is all information, again, first party data the customer is giving to you. And then Amazon is using it to understand where you are in the market with your vehicle. So we know what kind of car you drive, right? And we know how old it is. And sometimes we know how far the lease is, right? So we know that's very interesting information to have if you're a dealer. So we use that to model a geo-targeted audience footprint for our dealers, and we know if they're in market or not. I mean, are they showing behavioral cues that say, hey, we are doing something that says we might be in market. We've got a 5-year-old SUV, and we're buying parts for it, and then all of a sudden we're not buying parts for it, right? Like that could be an indicator that says we might be in market, so we need to tag them, right? And then we put that in our little bank, and we say we have an in-market SUV person,
right?
And then we deliver. We can deliver ads for them in that little geo-targeted area around our dealership's
okay, so
radius.
let's talk about the ads. Okay,
sure.
So because what kind of ads are we doing? So now we've taken this incredible, deep, accurate shopper data from Amazon, right? Which not everyone has access to that data, isn't that right? I mean, we're an Amazon.
Yeah, we're a preferred provider.
Preferred provider, right? Okay, so so we take the data, and then we pair it up with a particular kind of ad. Now,
Right.
where do the ads get shown?
Right. So we're using 3 channels to get our audiences put together for our dealers. So we're using streaming television, we're using online video, and we're using digital display. And we're using the Amazon network to get to all of these and use all of these channels to get the ads out. So we're using 30-second spots, 15-second spots, and static digital ads. And those are being delivered across the Amazon DSP. And that's where it goes. And we don't go just anywhere. Again, we're using the data, only if you're in market, right? So if it's showing that you are using online video, well, we're going to deliver that ad to you while you're using online video. If you use connected television or streaming television, we're going to use that using, so I need to do a little head check here.
Oh.
So if you're using streaming television, and you're in market and you're in the prescribed radius of where we need to be, then we're going to deliver you an ad on streaming television, not anywhere else. So it's extremely rifle approach. We're not missing you. We're going to hit you.
Yeah, I love the ads that are shown on streaming television because their completion rate, I mean,
98, 99%.
You have a captive audience. They have to watch it.
No, that's one of the things that we always report on is like, we actually completed 99% of all of your ads. It's because you can't. The only way to escape a streaming ad is if you turn off the TV or change the channel, which you're probably not going to, right? So we have a captive audience, and they have to listen, watch the ad, and they're in market, so they're actually probably going to pay attention rather than just leave.
Okay, so we talked about how deep the data is and how good the data is. Then we talked about how you deliver and target the ads and where they're being shown. So what kind of results are you getting there, dude?
Oh, well, we're getting an amazing ROI. And
like what could dealers do with that kind of, I was going to say a vehicle, but that's just too easy of a pun. So what could dealers do with very, very targeted ads that consumers have to watch to the end, that is targeted specifically to in-market shoppers? Like, could they drive more foot traffic to their store? Could they sell more EVs, for instance, if they have too many EVs on their lots? You know?
Yeah. Now, to answer that big question, you can do a bunch of things, right? So really, we're going to put together a campaign that the dealer needs, right? So we're going to look at their revenue centers, and we're going to say, where is the pain? Where do you need help? And that's what we can do for you. So if you have too many trucks on the lot, if you've got too many SUVs on the lot, if you've got too much pre-owned on the lot, or if you're having issues in service, right, we can isolate that in-market issue for you, right? And so we can only build an in-market, let's say, truck. If you've got too many ads, you can if you've got too many Chevys on Chevy trucks, Silverados on the, we'll build a Silverado campaign and build a Silverado spot and only deliver to an in-market truck buyer, right? And so that's extremely important, right? So no waste there. After we deliver that campaign,
a truck shopper.
Just truck shoppers.
Okay, because I was getting truck ads.
Right.
Do I look like a truck person?
No. So if you're looking for a sedan, a convertible, an SUV, you're not going to get that. You're not. But you could have been in that, in the old way of doing things. You could have still been in that little footprint of the dealership.
Sure.
And then that ad would have been served to you, and it would have been wasted on you.
Irritated me.
Right. So you're wasting money. We're only serving ads to the people that you need us to serve ads to.
Right.
It's basically that simple. After we deliver the campaign, we come back in and we have a very robust reporting system, proof of performance. Every month we do it. And then after 90 days, we do an Amazon match report, an AMC match report.
What's a match report?
So what we do is everybody that we've been delivering those truck ads to,
right? We
know who they are. We clean them, right? We put them in the Amazon Marketing Cloud. And then we take the dealership's CRM through Authenticom, or they can give us to us directly. We clean that and put it in the clean room, and we do a match report. So after that, then we can see who we've delivered ads to, and then if they've sold or that they've turned into a lead. You can do that for every month. So if we help
the ads are being effective.
We know if we've helped you sell a truck or not. I mean,
wow.
So it's right there.
I think that is the reason that a lot of people who tried OTT in the past, they're like, we couldn't see if it was effective or not.
Right.
They were just like, might as well have been a billboard, and that's not true now.
Right.
Well,
No,
it's
we
not
can,
true for everyone, but it is true for us. We can do the match report.
Right.
Okay. I think one of the other really cool things with the Amazon advertising is always going to be how you take the information and you can apply it again later on, and it always gets updated. So you can do another campaign, but you can do it specifically for different things. I love the story of, we did a case study not too long ago of a dealership who was trying to sell EVs on their lot, and nothing worked until they came to us, and you did an Amazon
And it
ad
sounds
campaign.
simple, but we're just looking for people who have behaviors that are driving them to buy EV cars. They're searching for EV cars, and they're searching to look in that category.
Right.
And Amazon knows that. So we build a specific market just for them.
Okay. But along with the targeted audience that you're making, I mean, making a 30-second commercial, a 50-second commercial, a lot of dealers don't have those kinds of resources to actually produce a commercial.
For sure.
What do you tell those dealers who are like, well, I'd love to do a video commercial. I don't got no videos.
Well, we are a turnkey shop. I mean, we can take it from building the campaign and building the spot for you. We can build your digital ads for you. We have a DEP spot viewer system where we have access to over 1,800 video templates, and we'll build the spot for you. And the best thing about it is that we're OEM compliant. We'll make sure that we keep you out of trouble, make sure that you're going to get paid on your co-op, make sure that everything goes smoothly with the billing. So we can do that as well. We do 30s and 15s. And you have full control over it. You can control the voice, you can control the music bed, you can control the speed of the voice, everything you can control. So it's like working with an agency, but we're going to do it for you.
Well, how much does something like that cost?
I mean, a 30 is about $600. 15 is about $300.
Okay.
I mean, it's very affordable. We could build a whole campaign for you for about $1,000.
That's fantastic. And then,
fees,
but what's the lead time on that to make a commercial? I imagine it, like a month?
No. I mean, the lead time kind of depends on the dealer. But if the dealer's really interactive and like giving me approvals and moving things forward, we can get that thing knocked out in about 3 days.
3 days?
I'm not kidding. We can do it. If you call me on Monday, you can have your ad running on Friday. So, and that's super important because that's when we do business. Our dealers do business on the weekends. I'm driving people on the weekends. Let's go.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Where can people find out more about what we got going on here at Dealer Process with Amazon Advertising?
I'm sure we're going to send out some more information about my contact. I'm not going to give it to you right here.
Absolutely, you can.
Andrew.olivera@dealereprocess.com, or you can go to the website and you can go to the Amazon. You can just click on that little link. There you go. Beautiful. And we'll take it from there. The great thing about us, and we haven't gotten to it yet, is that we're not just based out of one city. We're everywhere. That's part of our team. Our team is all over the country. So we will be able to actually go and see you in person, hopefully face to face, and work this deal out and show you everything. We can do it over a Zoom call, but it's much more effective, and everybody likes to see somebody and work that thing out face to face. So we have a team across the country. That's something that we do that I'm sure anybody else does. And from
I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I heard a rumor that we have the largest Amazon advertising team.
We do. We have,
in the automotive industry.
We do. We got about 15 sellers and another 5 account coordinators and research folks. So we've got you covered, and you're going to be handled. Another great thing is that you're not going to be bounced from rep to rep, month to month. Someone's going to come in and sell you something and then leave.
The person who sells you is the person who's going to take care of you.
Stays with you the entire time. So they're going to help you build that campaign, make sure that it's relevant, make sure that you're in compliance, and make sure your billing's good. So you got one touch point, and it stays with you the entire life of the account.
Yeah, I'm lucky in my position. I have talked to many of our client partners who've taken on an Amazon advertising campaign or two.
Right.
And boy, oh boy, they're like, I love this person. I'm never going to leave this person. They are fantastic. My Amazon advertising campaigns are amazing. So very, very
awesome.
It really is. I mean, I would say once you get in there and you try one out, you're going to be hooked. because the results speak for themselves.
Awesome.
Anything else you want to say, Andrew, to the
No,
masses?
That's it. I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions anytime, shoot me an email. We'll get back to you extremely quickly and answer any questions you have. And if you're in market, we'll come and see you.
That'd be great. You can find out more information at dealereprocess.com/Amazon-advertising. I'm pretty sure that's it.
That's it.
Oh, there it is. Yes, I got it right. My name is Eliana Raggio. This is Andrew Olivera. We are broadcasting to you live from NADA 2025 here in New Orleans. Next up, I forget who's next. Next up is it Kathy Gilbert? Ooh, my sister from another sister, Kathy Gilbert's gonna be here. You do not want to miss it. There's only one Kathy Gilbert. You know who she is. Don't miss it. Come back. You're going to see more of her and me in just another few minutes. Thanks for checking in. Time to wave.
All right. See you.